Hey everybody, Tanya from SVG back, and today I want to talk to y'all about how to create a wavy text effect in Inkscape. So if this is your first time here, go ahead and click on like and subscribe below, as that does keep me motivated to continue making these videos so that way you can grow your business and change your life. And if you haven't already, head on over to the Facebook group where we are creating a community of like-minded individuals looking to grow their semi-passive income with digital downloads. I was working on an exclusive bundle for my designs in the chaos the other day, and I was like racking my brain trying to figure out how to create this like wavy text. So I'm just gonna like find an example really quickly on my computer so that way y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about, because it was driving me wild. I'm also going to post this video in the Inkscape course, so y'all can check that out as well as an update, because it is like a new little tool that I did not cover in the course. So it is a new path extension. And basically, if you look at like this right here where they're like waving the text, that's what we're going to achieve, okay? So you can do this with any path. And again, I just want to go through it because it's a really cool technique and the retro, hippie, groovy, vintage style is coming back. So over in Inkscape, and I have everything set up here. I'm going to put it on the Keep on Truckin' font. I believe you can get this one off the font. But we're just going to go ahead and do peace. And then we're going to type out love. And my kids are here today, so don't be surprised if you see them running in and out of this video. Hopefully it won't be too bad. So I'm going to make all of this text uniform in width. So we're going to keep our aspect ratio locked. And I'm just going to bring the width out to 8 on everything. Okay. And then I'm going to use my Align and Distribute panel here. You can get there by hitting Shift-Control-A or coming up and clicking this icon here. I'm going to make sure everything is centered, and then I'm also going to make sure that the vertical gaps, which are these right here, are the same between all. And I actually did a pretty good job doing that, but I'm going to bring them a little bit closer together. Okay, then I'm going to select them all, make those gaps equidistant, and everything centered. So for the next part, you're going to want to convert everything to a path. So I'm going to go to path. Actually, I can select all three. Path, object to path, and then remember, ungroup, and then go to path, union. Okay, so again, we're going to go to ungroup, and then path union. I'm using my keyboard shortcuts to do this. Okay, so we have everything together here. Now we're going to go ahead and unionize this, all right? And it's very important. So you want to create everything into a path, unionize each piece of text. We're going to break it apart and recombine it once we're done. Okay, so it's a little bit of an extra step, but it's very important. So the next thing that you're going to do is go to path, and then you're going to go to path effects. Okay, and you'll see this here on your screen. You're going to click on this little blue plus button here. And this window is going to pop up. What you're going to look for is lattice deformation. You're going to click on that, okay? And this is going to open up. Then you're going to click on your edit nodes, and you'll see this grid pop up. So you can actually reset the grid. If you look down here in the bottom, you can actually set different controls, okay? And you can actually show the points, and you can change where the points are located if that's something you want to do. I just leave the settings default because it works for me. So you're going to notice these little white nodes here. So you're going to want to scroll in if you can't see them, or zoom in rather, because you don't want to mess with these little gray nodes here. You just want to mess with these white ones. And what you're going to do is you're going to click it. And again, if you hold control, it's not going to move around. So see, if I do this, it's just going to move wherever. But if I hold down the control button and drag, I can only move it in vertical or horizontal orientation. So you're just going to want to drag that down, okay? And then you can do the same thing here. And then you can take this one right here and kind of like drag this one up. And then you could take this one here and kind of drag this one up. and then unclick it. Now you can see that we have this really interesting wave effect with the text, which is really cool. So you can play around with it and get different kind of like features however you kind of see fit, all right? Now, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to path, object to path, okay? That's very important. And then you'll see everything be outlined here. Now, if any of your nodes get a little bit wonky, you do want to check on that. I've done this a few times where actually one node will just like shoot all the way straight up. It's really bizarre, but so just double check on your nodes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to path, break apart, and that's going to break everything apart, okay? And then you'll just select the top text and then go to path, combine. Go ahead and do that again with the middle text. I'm just going to use my keyboard shortcuts here. So that's Control K for combine. And again, Control K for combine. And that's going to separate all three of these. Then you can go ahead and like change the colors if that's something that you want to do. So you can go ahead and change your fill colors to something a little bit different. Just do that. So that's really it in a nutshell. You want to use the lattice deformation on your path effects, and that's going to give you this nice wavy effect that is ridiculously trending right now. So I just wanted to go through that with you guys really briefly. If you have any questions or you run into any snags when you go through the process, please let me know in the comments box below. Or as I said, head on over to the Facebook group where we are creating a community of like-minded individuals looking to grow their semi-passive income with digital downloads. And as always, if you got something out of this video, please go ahead and click on like and subscribe below, as that does keep me motivated to continue making these videos so that way you can grow your business and change your life. Again, there is an Inkscape course out there. I will drop the course link down below if you'd like to learn more tips and tricks on how to utilize Inkscape for SVGs. And if you'll need anything else, don't hesitate to reach out. ShootingStarSVG signing out.